So I'm outside the Papa John's and I've ordered a Papadia. So I'm gonna go try that out. Hello. Good. I put an online order in. Ross.
Ross, gotcha. Meatball Pepperoni Parmesan Crusted?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I don't know if it's ready yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Where should it be? Yeah, it's here. Cool. Alright. So, copy your seat.
Sure, yeah, if I could. Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
So here's the Papa John's Papadia. I would show this to you right side up, but it does have all of my information over here, and I don't want that being shared. When I looked online, it reminded me of the Pizza Hut melt. Here, I'll bring it down. So let's see. This does look smaller though, for sure. And actually, let me look up. So this was $8.50, and the melt is only $6.99. So right off the bat, I'm liking the Pizza Hut melt much more in terms of size. But let's check out the flavor. I've never really been to Papa John's before. I wonder why this sauce thing was in there upside down. That's weird. I know a lot of people hate on Papa John's, but I'm gonna give them an honest try, and we'll see what it is. I did get the Parmesan Crusted Papadia, which is, I guess, $1 more for just cheese. I don't know, like, it's just cheese. But this is the meatball. So if I open it up, we're gonna see meatball and some pepperoni and some sauce. Not looking like there's a whole lot though. Four meatballs, maybe like 6 pepperoni or so, which, you know, it's a decent amount, but it's not packed, you know. Let's see. If I try, let me try a piece of the crust first. It does taste good. Let me try some of this meatball. Okay, it does taste very good. It seems like the sauce might be different. This has spice to it. Not maybe that's from the meatball, but I think the sauce has a bit of a kick to it, which I like. I like spicy things. Not very spicy, but it's a small kick. Yeah. So this is very tomato paste flavor, whereas this is more of a marinara flavor, I would say, in terms of a normal place. A lot of the times, right, the dipping sauce will be the same sauce. You just get more of it. This is different, and I appreciate that. I actually like that a lot. I gotta say, this tastes really good. The meatballs are reminding me a lot of Subway's meatballs, where you would know if you had it before, but they don't taste like a normal meatball, which is very beef flavored. The meatballs are very filling flavored. You still taste the beef, but there's something different to them. I don't know if it's just a crap ton of sodium, but it is, to me, I like them a lot better than, you know, a homemade meatball. I gotta say, like, this is really nice here. It's not crusty, right? There's no crunch. There's no real crunch to it, which I like. That's very good. Because, right, I don't like eating super hard foods where you gotta break it. So it being light is fantastic. And if you want to see, it is a lot. It is a lot of bread, and there isn't a ton of stuff inside of it. But what I will say is, the stuff inside is very good tasting. So this is a quality over quantity food, it seems. But that's how I would label it, at least. Now, I haven't had the normal Papadia, so I don't know how much the cheese is really doing for this. It might be subliminal. It might be a lot. They could also change something with the bread. No idea. But if it was just me, I might just get the normal one for $7.50 instead of the cheese for $8.50. I don't know. I don't know how much it's actually doing it. So now I'm going to give a comparison to the Pizza Hut melt. So I've actually done a food review of this on a different channel. And I can link it down below, or I might just go redo that one. Obviously, it won't be a first taste test for the melt, but if I had to pick between these two, I would personally pick the melt. The melt is probably something similar to this, except it would go out like this far, and it would wrap around. Plus, there would be a lot in it. There would be a lot more inside of it. Now, what I will say is, the Pizza Hut melt would be much lower quality. I got the Meat Lovers one. I also got I don't know if it was the buffalo chicken one I got once, or something. I had something else, and that one didn't taste nearly as good as the Meat Lovers, which I liked a lot. So I'd probably, if I had to pick, get the Meat Lovers one at Pizza Hut. But at the same time, they don't have a meatball one. So if I'm in the mood for meatball and I don't really want to get Subway, then maybe I'd come here, because there's Papa John's everywhere. And the melt is only, let me see, what was it? $7. The melt is cheaper than either of the options, with the cheese or without the cheese. But I do think if you want something that is quality, then I would actually pick Papa John's over Pizza Hut. And I know that's a lot of people would be like, "Oh my goodness, that's crazy." Papa John's gets a lot of flack, and honestly, I don't eat there, so I don't know if it's valid flack or not. But a lot of people say Papa John's sucks, so you shouldn't eat there. But obviously, they're still in business. There's so many locations. They got to be doing something right, and they're not the cheapest option out there either, right? Like, they could be close to 50% more for a pizza. Sometimes, depending on what you're getting. Maybe even more. I'm not sure. But I am definitely enjoying this Papadia. Yeah, so it seems the spice is coming from the meatball. It's not necessarily this red sauce. And maybe I'm just crazy, but I do think at least there is still two different red sauces. And it could just be that it was cooked with pepperonis, so there's a little bit of meat infused into the sauce, but not the dipping sauce. But I think at the end of the day, this is very good. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. If you liked it, leave a like, a subscribe, comment down below on the channel. If you've ever had this, what you think about the Papadia versus the melt. I don't know if there's other fast food places that have something similar. At the end of the day, it's just a stromboli, right? This isn't a mystery. It's just a stromboli, and they're making it more fast food. So instead of paying like 15 bucks or like $18 for a very large stromboli at an Italian restaurant where you'd also get rolls, maybe it would come with a salad. Probably not. You probably just get some rolls that are complimentary. You're getting something much smaller and half the price. So that's where this kind of market hits. For people that want some Italian, but they don't want to go out and actually get real Italian food. Because yes, this is going to be worse quality than if you go to an actual Italian restaurant and order a stromboli and they cook it 2 or 3 times through. And it's amazing. The cheese, if they use multiple cheeses, they're layered nicely. There's a lot of meat packed into those places. But here again, I'll open this other one and we'll see. Yeah, I think there's only, everything's on one side. There's only like 4 meatballs. There's only 1, 2 pepperoni, 3 pepperoni maybe. So right, there's not really much in this, though I do think it tastes good because there's not much in it, but it's also like, it's not the biggest thing in the world, right? It's much smaller than a hand. Quality wise though, I do think it tastes good. So if you're into this kind of stuff, I would give it a shot at least and see what's up. I haven't tried the other possible combinations. They had a lot of other options. There might have been like a cheesesteak or a bacon or a buffalo one. I think they also had. I don't know offhand, but they had a few different ones. But I think this one tasted pretty good. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you liked it, leave a like, a subscribe, comment, whatever you want down below. I just like talking to people sometimes. How your day went. Maybe you got a promotion. Maybe you got demoted and you're happy about it. You get to work less. Who knows? Just let me know what's going on with you. But yeah, if you liked the video, have a great day. If you didn't like the video, still have a great day. I'll see you around.